Let's move on to the Jackson-Arnold potential revenge game here. Auburn at Oklahoma is where we're headed next. Also a ranked matchup here, number 22 Auburn versus number 11 Oklahoma. Shout out John Mateer in the Heisman race. Over under set at 49.5. Mike, I see you're going back to your ways with the first half, and I actually might be agreeing with you, but I want you to go first.
Yeah, first half under, while it's still at the number of 24.5. This is one that I think is almost certainly going to drop to 23.5 before kickoff. 24.5 minus 120 and minus 125 is currently available in the market. It's just the number here, 24 and 23, both key, but 24 even more key when you talk about teams that certainly have some familiarity with one another, but it's just a step up in class in terms of defensive ability and just the speed of the athlete on the field early. So I think that there's a little bit of a feeling out period here, and I think it's a slow mover early when under 24.5 here.
I'm going to isolate the first half too. I'm actually going to go with Oklahoma minus the 3.5 in the first half, because we all know that Jackson Arnold just doesn't play well at that school. Even when he is the home quarterback, it doesn't seem to go well for him here. I think there will be some growing pains going back there as well. Not an easy environment to play in by any means here. And for what it's worth, obviously Jackson Arnold hasn't been there for most of this, but Auburn was 1-11 straight up, 3-8 against the spread in road games versus ranked teams since 2020. So not exactly an Auburn get up spot historically. But again, I just think this could be a situation, A, you take the first half, and B, if you see them up by like a touchdown, I honestly think Auburn could just be looking ahead to their next game, Texas A&M on the road, if they see this get out of their hands. Oklahoma's going into a bye week. I would also live bet that spread for the second half, Oklahoma, if it's anywhere around the touchdown, because I think at some point Auburn will just tap out here. As far as some other picks from our other people in this crew, Tom, I'm going to go to you here because you're kind of agreeing with Mike, but you're going to take that full game.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma is going to be a good under team this year. You know, I like the under against Michigan. I'm going to like the under against Texas. I think they're going to cause all kinds of problems for Arch Manning, and I think that's going to be a low-scoring game. And I'm going to go under here. You know, one of the reasons I liked Auburn to be improved this year, outside of the improved quarterback play, was their defense ranked 23rd last year, and at some points they couldn't get a first down. So that was pretty impressive in the SEC. They returned a lot of key players. They added a few guys. So I think this is going to be another tough, low-scoring battle. We saw in the Michigan game Mateer make a couple of plays that were the difference. I think we probably see that here too, but I go under 49.5.
All right, yeah, I'm in on these unders as well, and I'm also in on Michigan unders at this point too, but we'll get to that later. Emory, tell me why this could be the Jackson-Arnold revenge game.
It's fascinating because, firstly, I was loud and wrong about Auburn all throughout the offseason, right? As right as I was about Georgia Tech, I was wrong as rain about Auburn. They came out there and beat the stuff out of Baylor. And so looking at how they've played since that opening game, been very impressed with Jackson Arnold and Auburn. Now, secondly, this is fascinating. College football, high school football, and college football are the only two versions of football where emotion still matters. Pros, everybody's paid and everybody's good, so nobody really cares, right? But college football, high school football, you can still use emotion as a positive motivator. And I also feel like that is going to be what we'll see in this ball game from Jackson Arnold. No place he wants to play his best game of the entire season at than in Norman, Oklahoma. For that reason alone, along with how well they're playing, I'm going to take them plus the points here to keep this one close.
All right. I like that we're all over the place here. We got a lot of unders. Listen, I'm going first half. There's a way we technically all win here.